Hello there everyone and welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite characters in Star Wars, Mara Jade, the wife of Luke Skywalker. Today we will be talking about how Emperor Palpatine tried to have her kill Luke Skywalker. This happened not once, but twice. Once before Palpatine's death and once after. This is going into Mara Jade's origin and how she ended up meeting Luke Skywalker. Just so you know, like almost all of my videos, this will not be a part of Disney's timeline. This will be coming from the old canon timeline, also known as Legends. There will also be spoilers for the Mara Jade comic series and the Thrawn trilogy, just so you know. Mara Jade, also known as the Emperor's Hand, started working as an assassin for Palpatine. She was taken from her parents at a very young age due to her Force sensitivity. Palpatine personally trained her to become his assassin. Later, when she was older, she would go on missions and assignments for him. That's where she got the nickname the Emperor's Hand. One of her last assignments was to kill Luke Skywalker. She was sent to Tatooine right around the time Luke, Leia, Chewbacca, and Lando were trying to rescue Han, who was frozen in carbonite. She went undercover as one of Jabba's dancers. She planned to kill Luke on Jabba's barge, however Jabba would not let her go with them. She begged and pleaded with him, but he refused. As I'm sure you know, she was unsuccessful and she failed her mission. She informed Palpatine of her failure. As you can imagine, he was pretty upset. He sent her on another assignment, and after she completed it, he told her to take a vacation. Shortly thereafter, Palpatine died on board the Death Star. Now after this, the Empire was in chaos, regional governors scrambling to gain power with no real leader. It was disastrous. She was eventually imprisoned and interrogated by Imperial officers trying to gain knowledge and secrets from her that she might have known. She remained silent, claiming that she was no more than a dancer. At this time, her connection to the Force was dwindling. Her connection to the Force was tied to Palpatine, so when he died, her ability to use the Force started to weaken. She would eventually escape and go to work for Talon Karrde, a smuggler. She rose in ranks and eventually became his second in command, second only to him. She later met Luke Skywalker after Talon Karrde's crew captured him. Mara Jade started hearing the Emperor's voice in her head. "Kill Luke Skywalker," it said. Mara thought that Luke had killed Palpatine. She didn't learn until later that it was in fact Vader who killed him, not Luke. So after this, Mara and Luke had a couple of adventures, and despite how much she hated him, she couldn't kill him. One thing I found pretty funny is that Luke, Han, and Leia all knew that she was planning on killing him. And they were pretty chill about it. Mara and Leia once had a conversation where they talked about how Mara was going to kill Luke, and they still let her hang around. That's one thing I love about the Legends versions of the characters. They're all about second chances and forgiving people, which is how George Lucas intended it. Anyway, back to the story. So Mara eventually went on a mission with Luke, Han, Leia, Lando, and Chewbacca to Mount Tantiss. Mount Tantiss was a fortress that was used to create clones. When they arrived at the fortress, they were met by Imperial forces. They fought them and eventually found Joruus C'baoth there. For those of you who don't know who he is, Joruus C'baoth was a deranged clone of a former Jedi. Joruus revealed that he had a clone of Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker. His name has two U's instead of one. The clone was created using cells and DNA from Luke Skywalker's hand that was recovered by the Empire after the battle on Cloud City. They fought, and after an intense battle, Mara ended up killing the clone of Luke. At that moment, the voice stopped. Mara didn't hear Palpatine's voice commanding her to kill Luke Skywalker, because she had killed Luke, sort of. Okay, so that's the story of how Palpatine tried to get Luke's wife to kill him. Mara is probably one of my favorite characters in Legends. There's a really cool backstory and an awesome arc and an awesome origin. I'll probably do more videos on her, so stick around for that.